Hey, what's up? I'm Rollercoaster Rider,
Hi, and I'm Kay.
and we're reviewing the four-part Jessie gets married or Jessie gets engaged thing. This first one is season 3, episode 21, entitled Between the Swoon and New York City. The show has, I guess, 3 plots.
Yeah, I would consider it three.
There's one revolving Bertram, there's one revolving Luke and Ravi, and then there's one involving Jessie, and to a certain extent, Emma and Zuri.
Right.
Which one do you want to talk about first? The Bertram one will be pretty quick.
Yeah, we might as well. Well, it takes the whole episode, though, almost.
So Bertram has to take care of Mrs. Chesterfield's dog, Zeus.
For like $1,000 for
Yeah.
like a week. They're fumigating her penthouse or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, for rats or something?
So she had
Or
to.
bugs?
No, she just said fumigating.
Hmm.
So she had to go to a hotel for a week and they wouldn't take pets.
So, Bertram, who is... It's okay. Bertram, who clearly doesn't like kids.
Doesn't like animals, pets.
Yeah. Ends up taking kind of a liking to Zeus.
Yeah.
Especially when Zeus starts tearing apart Luke's sock to where one of my
Oh.
one of my favorite lines. You might need a tetanus shot.
Yeah, after that, yep.
And then
At least
saying
Luke should get new socks clean.
yeah. And then saying like who he hates,
Which kid?
yeah, who Zeus hates the most, and apparently it's Emma. I thought it'd be Luke, but
He went and got one of Emma's shoes that he did a doo-doo in.
mm-hmm. And I can say, as a cat, I have never doo-dooed in a in a shoe or in clothing.
That's good.
Meow. Anyway, and then it has a pretty funny ending involving a parody of the show Duck Dynasty called Dog Dynasty.
Yep.
I'm gonna put that as one of the tags, Duck Dynasty.
Are we gonna tell them what happens or let them watch?
Let them watch.
Okay.
Then the then the other storyline is with Luke and Ravi, where they're playing baseball, and essentially the thing is that Ravi doesn't understand baseball because it's men holding bats and spitting.
Well, it's sticks and spitting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Ravi catches a ball at one of the games, and so
well, he says, so you could understand it better, why don't you go to a game with me?
Yeah.
So they went to the Yankees game. And then Ravi catches the ball with the popcorn bucket blocking his face.
JJ, do you want to give a life tip? It's for kids. Keep it clean.
For kids?
Yeah.
So then Ravi brings him home, and Ravi is
happy that he caught a ball.
right. He's already getting texts from friends or from people that want to see the baseball.
And Luke is upset because he wanted the ball.
Yeah.
Never lick a hot stove.
Okay, kids, never lick a hot stove. That's what JJ says. Ouch!
That would hurt.
Yeah. So
So then Ravi puts it on display, and Luke is trying to oh, this will be easy, I'll just get it.
And then it's kind of like an Indiana Jones parody.
He gets plummeted with suction arrows.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, this is easy.
See you, JJ.
And then next comes a pendulum.
Yeah.
Like a huge sword.
Was that in Indiana Jones as well?
Yeah.
And then he decides to replaces the ball with, what is it?
I think it was jelly beans or something.
Or yarn or something?
No, it was jelly beans because it had to weigh as much as the baseball did.
So then, bye JJ.
So then he's like, he grabs the ball and he's like, oh, okay, this was not that bad. This was easy. And he goes up the stairs and a huge boulder comes down after
Well,
him.
that's after the...
Oh, it descends.
It goes down. I think that might have also been in Indiana Jones. Don't worry, folks. Promotion. We're going to see probably several of the Indiana Jones movies before we go to Japan.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. That, Jaws, Waterworld. Don't worry, I won't make you see the terrible Country Bear Jamboree movie.
Thank you.
So then, let's not reveal what happens. However, Ravi does something very nice to Luke.
Oh my God. Luke is really upset at first from what Ravi did, but then when he sees what Ravi did, then he's like, ah!
Mm-hmm.
So we won't disclose that one either. We're going to have to watch the episode.
If you replace that with the Cubs, that would be KD's dream come true, wouldn't it?
Oh my God, yes. Yes, it would.
Kind of like your family, probably with the Brewers.
Yeah, the Brewers, maybe.
Or the Packers. And then the main subplot involves Jessie having a terrible date with a potential clown because she went on Match.Clown.
Well, that's what Bertram said.
Which would explain the big feet and the tiny car.
Yeah.
So then, for some reason, maybe it was explained in a deleted scene or something, I don't know why. But Emma and Zuri are trying to teach Jessie how to skateboard, how to skate. And it doesn't go over well, so then she
doesn't go very far, she falls.
Yeah, she falls and kind of crashes into a
nice looking man.
What's his name?
Young man.
Oh, dang it.
Wow, I forgot too.
Brooks?
Yes, Brooks. Brooksies.
Oh, sorry, folks. We just had a bunch of fried chicken.
Brain dead.
Say whatever you want to say now. So then, Emma and Zuri aren't a fan of him because she's supposed to end up with Tony.
Right. That's what they want.
Mm-hmm. So then
he takes her out for Chinese, which I don't think it was a Chinese restaurant, but he asked her out for Chinese the next night, but I don't think that was a Chinese restaurant.
What?
He asked her if she wanted to go out for Chinese.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that might have been like several days later then.
Oh.
And so,
because she asked, he found her, and she asked.
Wait, are you talking about the main restaurant at the end? Because you kind of you forgot something.
Oh, the 2-week anniversary.
That Brooks was revealed to be Mrs. Chesterfield's son,
right?
And that she believes in marriage, which is why she's done it 6 times.
Yep.
And why husbands 2 through 6 can't be found.
Ask them if you can find them.
What, do you own a landfill? And do we want to? I'll say it because that way I can put it as a tag. Brooks finds out where Jessie lives because he had the FBI do a CIA do a search, and she said, sometimes Luke borrows my laptop, and he says that explains the obsession with Kate Upton and snowboarding.
Yeah.
Which I'm obsessed with one of those. And
he said, great dental records.
Thanks, I floss. So then on their date at this like really high-end restaurant
fancy.
With who's his name? John Michael Higgins? Yeah, John Michael Higgins as a very sarcastic waiter. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
He 9 times out of 10 is what was it? He finds out, or it was revealed earlier that
What? That Mrs. Chesterfield was
Cut
his
him off.
mom? Yeah, at the restaurant, right when they're ready to pay, and he gave his credit card. She said that she cut him off.
Mm-hmm.
His credit cards, his money, everything.
His phone.
As long as he was dating
Bessie or Tessie or
right, she could never
or Cessy or Smessy or whatever.
She could never say Jesse's name.
I think she keeps forgetting or something. That might be the
Yeah.
joke.
Better than ew.
Or ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yuck.
Anyway, so then they try to think of various ways in order to get out, including pepper spraying, going under, crawling or hiding underneath the dessert tray.
Yep. Trying to climb out the bathroom window.
Yeah.
Calling Emma and Zuri.
However, that doesn't work where they are against her dating Brooks. And then after a while, and after the waiter, John Michael Higgins, he gets so annoyed with them. Well, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I already kind of got into it, so I'll finish it. He offers to pay for their meal.
And if Brooks gives him the gold watch.
Yeah, and then he says, "No, you don't have to pay me back. Your absence will be payment enough."
And then Mrs. Chesterfield, she pinches him on the rear.
And he says, "You'll be hearing from my lawyer. I love it when they play hard to get." So what did you think of the episode?
It was kind of funny.
As part one, does it stand alone? Does it work as a standalone episode?
No, I think you got to go on because he said he's willing.
No, I mean, do you need to have seen previous episodes in order to have gotten it?
No, because she just met him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You just have to watch him, find out what happens with Bertram and what happens with Ravi and Luke.
Well, their storylines, spoiler alert. Stop doing that with the cord.
Okay.
Their storylines kind of change almost every episode. This is the 4-part with Jessie, not necessarily with them.
Right, but we didn't do a spoiler alert to say what happened with Bertram at the end and with Luke and Ravi.
It's very
that
rare.
They have to watch this episode to see what happens.
Yeah, but with them, it's not like that's going to get carried over to the next episode.
Yep.
So, who would you say was this episode's MVP?
Well, probably Jessie.
Oh God! You keep picking my MVPs.
Well, then maybe I should ask you first. Why we can't have the same one?
And it's like you keep picking the MVP that I pick.
Well,
that I would pick.
you know what? Second place would be Bertram.
Oh, ugh!
What he did with that dog?
Stop reading my mind.
Yoga.
Yeah, having to do dog scaping and having to do a mani-pedi and feeding him lobster when he was wearing a tuxedo or something.
Yeah.
What were some of your favorite lines?
Whew. Oh, when Jessie said, that's one of the nicest things you've said to me. The second nicest has been from a guy that said, it's nice dating a girl that knows her way around a carburetor.
Have you ever gotten weird lines like that? And do you mind saying one?
I don't know.
I'm not a girl, I haven't been on dates, so I don't really have a good one, so...
Okay.
So would you tell people to see this episode?
Yes.
I would too. Anyway, we'll be back with part 2. Mo money, mo problems, I think.
Okay, sounds interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if I said it, but it's season 3, episode 21.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye now.